Hey guys, welcome to our next Clash Holes War recap. This war was against Elite Genesis. As you can see, Clash Holes won 26-24 with a nice little margin of total destruction there, 94.2 to 87.4. We'll go ahead and we'll look at some of these attacks. They did use almost all of their attacks, and the last one wouldn't have mattered. They wouldn't have been able to catch up. But see, they got most of our Town Hall 8s. They left 2 of them. And then they actually 3-starred one of our Town Hall 9s. Good job to them. And then a 2-on-1 and nothing on Fluffy with another big monster defense. Keep it up, Fluffy. Alright, on their side, you can see we cleaned up all their little guys. Their 8s are all gone. And we struggled on their Town Hall 9 actually, but by the time we were up attacking this Town Hall 9, they had already used all but 2 of their own attacks. We were sure that we were going to win, so it was okay to be a little bit more risky on that number 2 than normal, and we also 2-starred their Town Hall 10. So let's go over a few attacks. We'll start down at the bottom. We have Liquid using his Town Hall 6, doing a giant healer attack. We're going to watch this times 2 because, well, giants are kind of slow. But I like to show these when I get the chance because we don't show a lot of Town Hall 6s, and I know there are a lot of Town Hall 6 players. So he pulls out that dragon with that archer, and then drops a giant just for a little bit of distraction, a couple more archers, a couple wizards, and just kind of circles the thing, and eventually it comes down. And then he drops in his basically a line of giants just to tank, and drops in these hogs to get that air defense. Keeps these hogs healed up to make sure that air defense falls quickly, and then you put the healer on the giants, and there's no risk to that healer. Those giants are going to tank all the way. Puts another heal down for those last hogs, and the hogs in the clan castle just eat through this whole base basically by themselves. And then after that, it's just cleanup. Those archers and wizards are going to make their way around the outside, and the hogs at some point will end up back in the middle and take down that Town Hall. And that is that. Nice little 3-star for Baby Liquid. Alright, let's move up one, and we're going to watch a dragon attack, just because we're not getting a lot of those anymore. Here is our Town Hall 7, taking on their Town Hall 7 with drags. As a Town Hall 7, you don't have any dark spells, so you can't do BBQ attacks yet, but she can do a triple zap. So she does a triple zap on the side that the blower is facing, which is smart, and conveniently that leaves the smaller of the 2 air defenses on the opposite side. So she can send in her dragons and her balloons from the opposite side, and those balloons are basically going to target that air defense pretty quickly as long as they don't get distracted, and they don't. It was close, but they took down that air defense just in time. That defensive dragon comes out, and he's just going to do work on those balloons. They're going to die so quick because of him, especially because of the splash. Meanwhile, Titan's dragons are sitting there doing work on him. Unfortunately, only 2 of her dragons converged on that enemy clan castle dragon, so it did take a minute for those level 1 dragons to take down that max. But they got him down, and now there's nothing left that can hurt these dragons. There's 1 archer tower, there's 1 wizard, and there's that Tesla that popped. So let's just go a little bit of fast forward because there's nothing that's going to take these guys down. So let's watch that cleanup happen, and then we will move on to our 3rd attack. Alright. The next one, here is Sean doing a very nice Go Vaho attack. I love these, especially at Town Hall 8. I don't know why. It's so much more, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I just enjoy watching them at Town Hall 8 so much more than I do at Town Hall 9. Maybe it's because it's so overkill or because so few people actually do it at Town Hall 8. But anyways, pulls out the clan castle, drops the poison. Let's get past this part. Does the double, takes down this dragon, and then starts dropping in a couple of wizards. It would actually been nice if he would have dropped those golems right before the wizards, because then that first wizard wouldn't have died. But loses a single wizard, drops in those golems, drops in the wall breakers, takes out those few troops, makes a nice little funnel, drops in those Valkyries who pull over onto that king basically right away. Wall breakers into that side compartment, so those Valkyries are going to move over there as soon as this area's... Oh no, they actually go for the core, which is fine. Smartly drops that heal spell, keeps those Valkyries up. They're nice and tanky. That cannon's not going to bother them, that Wiz Tower's not going to bother them. The Valkyries end up going right to the Town Hall, which is really nice. Starts dropping in his hogs on the north side and gives them a heal spell. And then they actually split and start making their way around. Meanwhile, he still has tanking from those Valkyries. They've already made their way into that compartment over there on the right side. So his hogs on the right-hand side aren't really taking any damage. As soon as they take down this Tesla right here, they're going to go all the way to the other side and take out the other half of the base, which that Golem is already tanking for. Got a Valkyrie on that side working on that high HP elixir storage. And now that Tesla is working on that Valkyrie. I mean, his hogs took like, I don't know, 2 hits this whole attack. So he does get smoked there by a Great Bomb, but luckily, because his hogs took so little damage in that attack, they didn't die. I mean, they're all pretty low health right now, so as long as they don't hit anything else, they're going to be okay. But all that's left is cleanup. And he's got his king, he's got some barbs, he's got Valks, he's got hogs, and that one minion, all spread very nicely around the board. So, I mean, there's nothing that's going to take him now. It doesn't matter what traps he finds. It doesn't matter anything. Good job, Sean, doing a nice Town Hall 8 Go Va-Ho. I like those. All right, let's move up, and we're going to watch a mass hog attack. All right, so here's Lurker doing a mass hog on their number 8. Pulls the clan castle, has an open space there, so that was easy. Triggers the single Great Bomb, which is nice. Pulls the clan castle, does the poison, catches the king with that too, which doesn't really do any damage, but you know, every little bit helps. And then he's already got one Great Bomb done, so he just kind of spams in his hogs, and he figures whenever he finds that next one, he'll put down a heal for it. So he thought it might be near that Wiz Tower. There ended up being 2 Teslas, so it's a good place for a heal anyways, but no Great Bomb. So now you got this one big space left over here. It looks like it's built for 2 Great Bombs right there, so let's see if he finds one. He puts a heal on it, and his hogs end up pathing right around it, but that must be where the double Great Bomb set is. I mean, that's a really awkward spot, and there's nothing. I mean, he pathed right around it, so good job on him to take out those defenses around the side and not even have to use a heal over there. I mean, he ended up using all 3 heals because he had them. Why not? Better safe than sorry. But he probably could have just used 1, left 2 in the bag, and still just absolutely crushed this base. So he's got a good cleanup spread all around the middle, and as they meet up around the outside here, they are going to converge on that Town Hall, and that is that. Nice 3-star. Didn't even need to use his king special. Alright, what are we going to do next? Let's look at D3. D3 again. This is like the 3rd or 4th war in a row, so good job D37, having another 6-star attack. Well, I guess not a 6-star attack, but 2 attacks. 6-star war. Alright, let's watch this. I think this is going to be a mass hog attack. I don't really like this base. I actually think this is a good layout for a Go Va-Ho. You could drop a couple of Quakes right there in the core, and then you could send in your Valks up your Valks and your Golems up one of those ramps. And I mean, if you take out those 4 walls with the Quakes, which they will do, you open 100% of this base. It's like basically 0 walls. But there's more than one way to skin a cat. So D37 ends up pulling out that clan castle, dropping the poison, taking out that drag, and then he is going to drop in his hogs. Now this base has a lot of open spaces. I mean, there could be bombs in a lot of different places. It's really hard to tell. So he basically does an Asian wall with the idea that he could lose a single group and it wouldn't be the end of the world. You see, he triggers 2 of them, 1 on each side, and he drops a heal immediately following both of those. Oh, he only triggered 1. So there's probably 1 in each one of those corners. So he tries to get a heal for each one of them. He runs out of heals for that last one, but by then there are so many hogs left and so few defenses that it just doesn't matter. As you can see, they're all converging on that last cannon right now. All the bombs have already been triggered. There's no more threat. You might lose a couple to a couple of spring traps, something like that. But it is just cleanup from here. So good job, D37, on another 6-star war. Really crushing it, man. Good job. Alright, so let's move on to our last attack, and we are going to watch Iceman, who is a Town Hall 9, move up and take out their Town Hall 10. They only had 1 Town Hall 10 this war, and Iceman decides that, who cares? I'm a Town Hall 9, and I'm going to take it. So what he's going to do here is a 2-part attack. He comes in with his golems, and he has his queen behind it. Nice little funnel. He wants his golems and his queen to take that jump spell and take out the enemy queen and take out the clan castle. That's the goal here. And hopefully they can push in past that Inferno. He does use his Town Hall 9 level 1 freeze on that Inferno to try to let his troops deal with that dragon without taking too much damage. His golems take down that first Inferno, which is nice. He does have that second Inferno set to single, so that's going to start smoking through his golems pretty quickly. But he does have his level 30 queen, boss mode queen for Town Hall 9, stuck on that Town Hall. So as soon as he pops this special right here, that Town Hall falls, and he's got the guaranteed 1-star already. So now he's just worried about percentage. And he's already started the second part of his attack. He drops 1 golem to tank for his troops, drops in some wizards and some witches, and all those skeletons just are great shields. They just, I mean, as long as you can get them out in front, they're going to start taking so many hits and just keep repopulating. You got that golem walking down the side right there, so that's going to give you a lot of tanking right here. That cannon just fell. That archer tower is about to fall. I mean, it's busy stuck on the little Larrys. They finally broke in here, so those witches and that 1 wizard right there are going to clean out this whole compartment. He's already at 46%. He's definitely got this 2-star in the bag. So that's a good attack for him. Nice little 2-part effort. You have 1 part specifically. This is what I need to take out the Town Hall. And you can tell he brought the perfect amount. Why? Because he got the Town Hall without clearing that whole compartment, because that's not what his goal was. There's a lot of DPS in that. There's a lot of high hit point buildings with those crossbows. He's not trying to take out that whole thing. If he were, he would have failed, because he would have had to put too many troops to get that area to clean all that out, and then he wouldn't have gotten 50%. So he sent in exactly the amount he needed to get that Town Hall, and then he used the rest of his remaining troop space to do a second portion of his attack where he can go just for percentage. And here he is. He's got his 55%. He's got his 2-star. We're just gonna fast forward through this wall breaking crap, and I mean, you can't ask for more than that from a Town Hall 9 moving up to take down a Town Hall 10. So that's a really good attack, Iceman. Keep those up. I'd love to see you moving up and taking down those Town Hall 10s. So let's go back to that war log, and you can see that we used all of our attacks. They used 19 of theirs. They did have 1 attack left remaining, but it was impossible for them to, I mean, they would have had to use what did they have left? Yeah, they would have had to use one of their Town Hall 7s to basically 2-star our top Town Hall 10, which is just impossible. And get a bunch of percentage points, which also was impossible. So they ended up not using that. But good job to them. Good job to us. So we're on a nice little heater here, guys. Keep up the good work. And we will see you guys again very soon with our next war recap. Or maybe I'll do a lurker. I think my next video will be a lurker video. I've only done 1 of those. I need to do another one. Alright, we'll see you guys soon.